Whew, alrighty. So, yeah, man, I don't know what that was about. My internet just kind of like choked, and then after it choked, it like shut everything down, and I couldn't log back in. And yeah, but anyways, I restarted it, so we'll get right back to where we were. I apologize about that. But as we were in the middle of attempting to redo the sequences for these spikes, so that way when you get hit by these, they hurt you, and they go up and down. That way, it's all about timing. You go like wacha, and then you wait, and then wacha, and then you wait, and then wacha wacha, and try not to get hit by these big giant freaking hitboxes because those hitboxes will kill you. Um, Maybe the hitboxes are a little big. That was part of what made it a little hard. I know I was kind of overdoing it, but I kind of like the big hitboxes, at least for the spikes. I'm trying to make it harder as the game goes, but maybe a little too hard. Okay, as we were. All right. So, starting with the first sequence, I have this sequence starting at 0 and it goes to 60, and my 30 is the middle, which is I have down there. That's the sequence I kind of got going right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this back here, and I'm going to just ever so lightly touch that right there, bam. And then I'm going to right there, bam, okay. And then that here is perfect. And then that's its new location. That's its new location. So just to test it out, and if I walk into it, just so that you guys could see what I'm talking about. Ah, ah, ah. Yeah. So it's all about timing here. Okay, and I kind of got to move them a little further this way too. They're a little too far out that way. So just kind of center them out a little bit here. But there you go. Now you guys know what I'm talking about when it comes to the spikes and how that whole system works. And I'm gonna have all of them doing the spike motion, so that way all of them can hit you, all of them can hurt you, and you can time around it. This is much easier than before. Including at how big the hitbox was for these originally, I also had 6 spikes instead of 5, which means that the this space right here in between was significantly smaller, meaning if you weren't very careful, you were gonna get hit. So I had it at 6 here, 5 here, and then 4 on the one over here. But I removed that whole layer to make it a bit more simpler. So yeah, so that's kind of what I got going on with that. Um, yeah, I think this is gonna make it a little easier. That's this is the thing. Like when I had all these ideas in my head, I was like, yeah, make it so hard. And then when I was trying it out, I was like, this is bullshit. I can't get through it. So now I'm making it so it's much more easier. Still difficult, but much more doable. So, what I might do is make the spikes a little bit bigger, though. They're pretty big as is. Yes, they're bigger than the character. But I feel like I want them to be a little bit bigger because I feel like it'll be too easy. There's no pressure on this specific map if I do it that way. Before, with the 6 spikes, you had the pressure, like you had to move. Because if you didn't move, you were going to get stabbed and you were going to die. So, software and game development. Is that what it's called? Let me see. I don't know if I could. I should be able to change it mid-stream, I think. Let's find out. Hold on real quick, guys. Let me see if I can actually get this done because I was trying to look for the actual name of the the mode, but I couldn't find it. But if that's what it's called, then yeah. Ooh, where is it? Maybe I can just let me open a new one. Twitch. Boom. Yes, sir. Let's go to create a dashboard. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Whatever. Later. And then, how do I change edit stream info? That's okay. And he said software. Ha! It is there. I was looking for it before and I couldn't find it. Update. It's updated now. Ooh. Thank you. Right? Yeah, that's good. That's a clip. Oh, that's how you clip. That's how you raid. Goals, subs, ads. I don't usually use these options, so I'm just looking at them real quick. Okay. Sounds good. Don't need that open though, so get that closed. Can open that. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm under the right category. Thank you so much, Akame. I appreciate it. Buried by titty streamers. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, but anyways, yes, thank you. This is the one I was looking for. I couldn't find. I didn't know what to look for. That was the issue. Um, so I wasn't even sure if they even had it. But yeah. So yeah. So anyway, so that's what I'm doing now. Let's see. And I also gotta figure out the settings that I knew where it was before because I was working on it before, but then I lost it. I don't know where the settings were that I had it on last. For I don't know where the settings that I left it on were. The settings for shutting down sounds around the mic that isn't my voice. But I digress. I'm okay. I don't need to waste too much time on that. Cool. So, first thing I wanted to do was set the spike in motion. Ooh, yeah, I kind of got to move them all first because they're too far. Yeah, that's better. Okay. All right. And then Matter of fact, let me. I'll undo that. I'll undo that. Let's do one at a time. How about that? I feel like that's significantly too big. But okay. These spikes are gigantic. It's one's so big it's like sticking out the ground. It's not even supposed to be. Get back down there. Boom. Okay. This one. See, now I gotta go back to this one again. And then I got to go back to. Yep, yep. I gotta do that. Gotta do. Nope, nope. Too high. Boom. Gotta do that. Cool. So that's fixed there. Going to this one. Alright, so the way, in case you guys are interested in figuring out how this is the way I do this, first things first, you gotta create a custom assets. You gotta create a BP asset. So it's essentially you like right click, go to blueprint class, and then once you create a blueprint oh my goodness, I cannot speak. Once you create a blueprint class, you select actor, and then you add the component, whether it's a spike, a sphere, whatever you want it to do. Then you add a collision component to it. Then you can um, add the damage marker and the add the damage blueprints to it that allow you to be able to hurt the enemy. Once you do that, then you create a sequence. So just to let you know what that looks like is you add the component, you add the collision component, and then you add the activating overlap, cast a third person, target, take damage. So that's how you make it hit the actual player. And then it's just kind of what it looks like. And then don't need that. Once you do that, then you create a sequence, which is a spike sequence, which is what I'm working on now. And so what you do is you drag the spike onto the world wherever you specifically want it to be, whichever angle you want it to be facing. For in this example, I put it here. And then what you do is you select it, you go to track, add sequencer, go to the top one up there because that's the one you're selecting. Boom, now it's added to the track. Now, when you do this, it's because it has a collision box, it doesn't have the ability to provide you the locations or actions you want it to do. So what you have to do is you got to click on track, and then you got to click on transform, I believe it is. Yes, boom. So you click on transform, and what it does is now it gives you the ability to transform its locations. In other words, move its locations. You go to location Z, and that's where you start. Um, the way it works is where this little stick thing is, that's where the actual sequence starts. And then you can move it, let's say here, that's where the next sequence, or that's where the sequence ends. And then what you do is you just put a different sequence right in the middle, and then what'll happen is it'll go from this sequence to that sequence to that sequence. And that way you can create a loop that looks like, spikes going in and out. But this is tracked onto the location, so you can't just pick and move it. You got to do them individually if you're trying to move the spike later. So that's why I had to delete the other ones and just kind of start over from that on doing the spikes here. Because here I have to go ahead and move them all over. So, I meant, you know what? I'll just do it to the last one. I'll just copy the last one and kind of do that. So, just don't let me forget to change the last one. But yeah, so for example, now, the first one I did, I started it at 0, right? That's the big spike. So as you can see, as I move it to 30, it's completely gone. If I go all the way to 60, boom, it's back. And what it does, it's a continuation. It'll continue to do that. It'll continue to cycle that. So, excuse me. So that's all you have to really do for it. Um, if you want, technically you can do the continuation over and over again. So it'll be 0, 30 down, 60 up, 90 down, 120 up, so on, so forth. That way the motion looks like it's just continuing forward like that. So absolutely, that's really what I technically should be doing. But matter of fact, let me just do that. You don't really need to, honestly. It's kind of solid the way it is, but just to kind of show you what I'm talking about. All right, so it started at 0, then it went to 30 down, then it went to 60 up, then I want to go to 90. Actually, let me go to 120. So I'll go to 120, and then 120, it's at the correct location. It's at the up angle. That's where I want it to be. So, boom, I locked it there. In the middle is 90, so I'll go to 90, and once again, I'll move it back down until it's invisible. Yeah, that's good. Boom. So now it's locked to that. Once you do this, it is important that you have this selected. Since this is the very first cycle, actually, let me kind of move it to the beginning. Since this is the very first cycle, you want the um, post cycle to be clicked on cylinder. It's already there for me. Yeah. Every other one that you do going forward will be set to pre. What it means is that this is the first one that'll start the action. The other ones follow the motion. So that's why you want it to do that. All right, so now that's done, I don't got to worry about that again. So I can just kind of put that away. And then I go to the next one, which is this one. Boom. Again, you go to the Z. This one, the location is starting differently because I want the... What the hell am I doing? I don't even need to do this. I just realized that. They can all be straight. It'll move when they get to that. You know what? Let me... All right. Let me just copy this. That's good. I'll just do it there. All right. So as I said, you got it selected. You click on it, add sequence, go to the top one, boom. Go to track, add the transform, boom. Go to transform, go to locations, open it, boom. Go to Z, and then go to where you want it to be. Now, since I'm on my second one, I want it to move different than this one. If if I wanted the spikes to move collectively at the same time, such as just like up, down, both of them, then all I have to do is the same thing 0, 30, 60, 90, 120. But because I want them to kind of go up individually and go down individually, I have to set them every 15. That way, as one goes up, the other one kind of follows like that. So that's why instead of starting it here, you want to start it at 15. And as you can see, at 15, this one's down here, but this one is still up here, which means that when the sequence starts, this one will not move until this one has lowered this far down. And then as I continue to move this one will continue to go down, then this will continue to go down. It'll just be a continuous motion that way. That's how you get the effect of them kind of moving like that. So, again, I'm going to start this one at the 15 mark. It's at the correct location. Once again, I go here, press enter. I've selected its start location. I'm going to go up to 75 because 60 plus 15 is 75. That's the new location that I wanted to end at. And again, I want it to end up here. And then boom, another center. And then because I do want it to do the motion one more time, I'll do another set. So it's essentially 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth one. 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth one. So I will move this again to right there, and then boom. So what do? You go right in the middle. So you go back here, and then you move this down all the way until the hitbox is gone. Boom. And then enter. And then once again, you move this up here and 45, and then you move this all the way until the hitbox is gone. Then once again, boom. There you go. So now, as you can see, how they're both moving in conjunction to each other. Pretty cool, right? And the hitbox is what's going to cause damage if you're on it, or if your character's hitbox touches it. So that's a pretty cool detail there. Again, you have to make sure to have Z selected, because this is the second one. You're going to go to pre, and then you're going to go ahead and cycle that. So that's how you're going to go ahead and do that. And then once again, just close everything. Boom. So now you have the two selected. Beautiful, right? So that's essentially what you're going to be doing going forward here. You're just going to do that until you get all the spikes you want. And then once you're done, you got yourself a damaging spike system. What I could and probably should do is fix the hitbox so that the top is kind of connected to that. Let me see if I can do that. I haven't tried to do that before. As I mentioned before, I'm literally still in school for this. Like, I'm learning as I go. But I am learning a lot, and I'm learning how to get a lot of cool stuff done in here. So, whatever I'm learning, I'm teaching y'all. Cool thing is, if you guys feel like doing this stuff, Unreal Engine is free. So it's not like you can't afford to do it. You just, as long as you have a computer and have enough, room in your computer to do this, just download it, get Unreal Engine, whichever you prefer, and then you're set. So I'm gonna let that save. So, again, I'm going to go to the spike itself, which is this one. And I'm going to go to viewport, kind of back up a little bit, select the hitbox. I'm trying to think exactly how it is that I can alter the top of this. Because in almost all other windows, you have the ability to adjust. But I don't know about this. Camera speed, scaling. Honestly, I don't think that you can alter hitboxes to that degree. But I'm not quitting just yet. I'm trying to see if I can figure it out. What is this? Oh, that's the base. Hitbox. I can at least shrink the hitbox a little bit. That's more accurate, I think. Yeah, that's accurate. Still, I kind of want to like collapse this, but I don't think I have the ability to on here, unfortunately. Maybe if it was like a geometry location, I could do that. But anyway, yeah. See, this looks much better now. So that's okay though. All right, so boom. So that's the second one. I'm gonna go ahead and do the third, fourth, fifth, all that fun stuff. I might really end up putting 6 spikes back here because yeah. Like he can fit right in between these very well. So there's so much room. So I think I could do it. All right, so that's selected. Go to track, add sequence, 6 track, transform, open, location Z. We're adding 15, so now we're at 30. So we want to move this to 30. So boom, we go here, enter. And then we go 60, 90, 90, and then boom. And so then we go back to 30 and we move this sucker down. So we go bam. And boom. Let's do that. And then we move this. Ooh. I'm gonna shrink that hitbox just a little. Okay, and then I'm gonna do another one right at the 120. And I'm gonna hit you with the bow. Okay. Alright, cool. So that's set there. Matter of fact, I could, yeah, because that's at the up. Anyway, so all right, so boom, that's set. So this is gonna go up, down, and then here you kind of want it to go back up. I don't know how much I can make it go up. It's just half a one. I could go halfway up, I guess. Right. So what I gotta do is like I'm gonna open this one up a little bit. No. I don't need to open it up. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Anyway, so bam, preset, cycle. So then that one's done. Go back here and put another one down. That's about the same. Yeah, that's about the same. Cool. All right. So that's selected, right? So then again, go to track, add sequencer at the top, add track, transform, open it up, location, Z, work your way to 45. No, we don't need to go that far now. I mean, I guess technically, yeah, because yeah, I'll keep you at 45 there, and I can work it backwards too. It's fine. Um, and then boom. So we got you there. That's right. Am I doing this right? I can't even think straight right now. Yeah. That's right. That's right. 105. Boom. And then you go in the middle. Yeah. So there you go to the 75. And then you bring this baby down. Boom. There you go. So now you got that motion there. And then right there, all the way down again. We got progress, y'all. Look at him go. Look, all four of them go. Ooh, ooh, you won't get stabbed if you don't mess around. Boom. All right, so that's all set there. Again, don't forget to pre-cycle. There you go. Close that one. We go to the next one. Maybe it'll stop at 5 for this one. Right around there. I think that's good. So that's selected. Go to track, add sequence. Go here, track, transform. Location Z. We are starting this one at 60. So, all right. So then we're gonna go to the middle. Got it to the middle. Cool, it's saved. So, all right. So then we're already in the middle. So we're just gonna lower it until the hitbox is gone. Boom. Do it again. It's close enough. Recycle. I think that's pretty good. Let's give it a test. See how it looks. Look at that. Ah. Ah. Just don't fall. Do not fall. So those orbs that I just collected, they're my um they're my incentives in this game. You collect those, it unlocks the final door so that you can complete the game. You cannot complete the game without at least collecting 10 of those. Yes, that's correct. They are completely spread out, and to fully complete all of them, sometimes you actually have to fall down there. When you fall down there, you can yeah, when you fall down there, you can collect some more. So unless you're like really really good and you go through all the top levels and collect all 10, then you're yeah, then you're good. Okay, let's look at the other level, the other side real quick. Ooh, another orb. I'm gonna add a freaking command that shows every time I'm in front of it that like press E to collect. That way, players know to collect it at E. All right, so that's the turret that just goes straight. I just realized the two turrets that I had up there are completely gone. No idea where they went. That one killed me? Get out of here, broski. Let's see the turrets. Okay, let's just go really quickly. Huh. I gotta figure out where those turrets went. They should be up there. Run. Ah. Yo, that did so much damage. Why did I do so much? Oh. Yo. Yo. You really want to avoid these. They do so everything else I have takes 1 life. This takes 5. You gonna die. Oh no. It's supposed to be the easy side. No. Alright, so this is what happens when you fall. You land way down here. I haven't set it up yet, but I'm gonna have an enemy AI here shooting at you. And you have to either shoot him. Yeah, you either have to shoot him back to unlock the teleport pad that I'm gonna put probably like right there to put you right back in the start of that up there. Or you could just run for your life and go through this door and go all the way back to the beginning. The first time might not be terrible because you can collect these orbs on your way, so might be able to do that. But yeah, go all the way to the beginning. Oh, this one here is such a nightmare. That's I don't think you realize how hard that is. Also, originally I was using lifts for this, but bruh, the lift is not working, man. Oh, I say that in the first try it works. I hate myself. But yeah, look at this. Look at this. Jump and aha. Okay. All right. No. So okay. Here we go. Boom. Okay. And boom. No, I missed. I would be doing this so often just to try to make it. There's gonna be a bad guy here waiting to kick my butt too. All right, here we go. Boom. Right. All right. Boom. No, I almost made it. I almost made it. I was almost there, y'all. I'm trying to like cheat. I'm the one that made the game, and I'm trying to like cheat because technically I made it so that there is an easy way to do this. Like just take that one, but I can't get it right. My own game hates me. Oh my god. Whose idea was it to make it so hard? So this is honestly this isn't so bad. The whole concept of this though is to make it so jeez, just horrible timing. The whole concept of this is to make it so that you can essentially complete this game. It'll take you some time though, but you can complete it. Um, but the replayability concept is timed a timed. The replayability is it's like a time score, like how fast were you able to complete the game, right? And like it's like a high score kind of thing. That's the mechanic I'm thinking to add. Jeez. All right, but anyway, that's the mechanic I'm thinking to add here. Um, oh no, I messed up. But yeah, that's the mechanic I'm thinking to add for the game, so that way the replayability is to try to beat your last score kind of thing. Wow, I didn't jump at all. That's what I'm thinking about doing for that. Because then you want to beat your last score, your friend's score on how fast they were able to do it. So I was thinking something along that line. Okay, all right. I don't know if I can trust this, but okay. I made it. I made. No, what happened? Get off. Okay. Oh, okay. I made it. All right. And theoretically, this is also supposed to work, but you see, this one isn't working. Some work, some don't. I don't know why my lifts are like this. Some work, some don't. I don't know why. They're the same lift. I only have one lift friggin' BP, but blueprint. But some work, some don't. That's a struggle. Or you can go through this one, where you have these turrets that literally follow you and interrupt your path, unless you could jump here, and then they shoot you down. Theoretically, this way is much faster, but you take damage. So, oh, this is a fairly nice and easy way to maneuver the camera. I never tried this before. Oh, look at that. Learned something new. Anyway. Also, I could have just pressed play. I don't know why I didn't just do that. So, as we were. So, I was able to get these spikes going. So, they're looking pretty good right now. I'm gonna do 2 more sets. It's probably going to be a little bit of a pain, but let me actually change my camera angle. Let's go to this one. Yeah, I think that's better. I'm trying to remember what this is called. Thumbnail. That's what I was trying to do. Yeah. Anyways, that's it. All right, so that's good to go there. All right, so as I said, now I have to do the other ones. Let's go with. Actually, let me just start this over at the beginning at 0. Let's take you. An angle. Go here, and drag you over. Yay. Right there, right? I think that's about right. That's better. Okay. So that's centered there now. But I want it to be right there. Yeah. No easy jumps for you. Cool. All right, so that's selected. Let's do the exact same thing. This one's only going to have 4, though. So go here, go track, go transform, go down, location, Z. It's good to go there. Move you to 60. Move you to 120. Move you to 90. Move you to 30. Post cycle. Okay, that's done. Cool. Go back here. That's good there. Okay. So track sequencer, track, transform, locations, Z. We're gonna go to 15 this time. Go here, go there. 105. It's okay, I think. All right, and then pre-cycle. Close that. Go to this and move it over. That's fine. Track sequencer, add track, transform. Location Z. Let's go to 30. Gotcha for 30. Gotcha for 90. Gotcha. Bam. That's fine. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, so we want to go to 45 on this one. We're gonna go to 105 on this one. We're gonna go to here. Get that one. Nope. That one. That one. Cool. Alrighty. And we're gonna go pre-cycle. Close that up. See how it's looking so far. Cool. Alright, let's do this. No, 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 no. Cool. And next thing I gotta do is shrink this portion right here. You scared the soul out of me, dog. Oof. Anyways, there we go. So, Spikes looks to be working just fine. It's all looking to be working just fine. That's pretty exciting, honestly. I love to see it all come together like that. Save that. Yeah, I think for now that's okay. Yeah, I think we got a lot done in that portion. I was able to show you guys a lot on kind of how to do those pieces. Hopefully, you guys learned something there if you didn't already know. guys learned something there. I'm gonna continue to do these more. Probably like every day. I'll do a little bit more. And yeah, I don't know. Hopefully you guys are enjoying that. It's okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Oof. All right, internet's acting up. But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Hopefully you guys learned a little bit of something on how to make those kind of spike motions work and how to make it so that they can move but also cause damage. If you guys didn't know that, it's a cool little tidbit there. I'm continuing to learn more every week. So if anything, if I learn anything cool and new, I'll share it with you guys. That way we can keep making stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a fantastic week.